My bold prediction, my belief is this: the Chicago Bears will win 11 games this year. The Chicago Bears will make the playoffs this year. The Chicago Bears will win a playoff game this year. And it's not only going to be because of Andy Dalton, it's because Justin Fields will get in the game. Like, y'all are sleeping. I'm not sitting here and saying the first 4 games, Justin Fields.
Wait. Well, yeah, tell us what you're trying to do here.
Listen. So I'm not sitting here saying, okay, first 4 games, Andy Dalton plays, and then Justin Fields comes in against Green Bay and San Francisco and Tampa Bay. No, but what I'm saying is this: y'all all played football. Y'all all, whether offense or defense, even watching home, we watch football. What people don't know, there are things called game plans, right? So if you go, and I believe that the Bears can win 6 games out of their first 9 before that bye week. If you go with Andy Dalton and that defense and go 6-3, at worst 5-4, the bye week comes. All of a sudden, you have 2 weeks to prepare. Your quarterback has sit and watched and seen and learned how to prepare his body, prepare his mind, and got ready. All of a sudden, you're sitting at 6-3, your bye week in week 10. All of a sudden, you come in, you bring a new quarterback, and all of a sudden, that quarterback takes you to the promised land. We saw it in 2012, and I saw it personally. Forget we. I'm not talking about we anymore. I saw it personally firsthand in 2012 when I was playing for the Arizona Cardinals, and there was this team in San Francisco with this quarterback named Alex Smith. Dominant defense. Alex Smith, pretty solid, but nothing extraordinary. All of a sudden, halfway through the season, who was this Colin Kaepernick dude coming in the game? We came in the same draft class. Didn't know about him. All of a sudden, they go into the Super Bowl. So it's a formula that has been done before. People can game plan for if you've seen someone before. But if you let Andy Dalton do what he needs to do, not Superman, lean on the defense, lean on the running game. You got Cincinnati in the first couple weeks. You got the Raiders in the first couple weeks. Yes, and then Andy Dalton can go. And you beat Tampa Bay last year without Andy Dalton. All of a sudden, after 9 weeks, week 10, you have a bye week, and you bring in your quarterback of the future, Justin Fields, and you go make a playoff run, 11 wins, playoff win.
Ooh, listen, I tell you this. I do believe the Bears can make the playoffs, but if Justin Fields is their quarterback, because you just mentioned the first 9 games, but let me mention to you who they play the first 7 out of the first 10 games.
Okay.
These defenses, they play the Rams, they play the Browns, they play Green Bay, who have pass rushers, they play Tampa, they play the 49ers, they play Pittsburgh, and they play Baltimore. All teams who rush the passer very efficiently. So Andy Dalton, I'm guessing, because you say he's going to start for 9 weeks, going to be sore as hell in that training room, hoping that he can praying that Justin Fields could come in and take over. After that gauntlet, he got to go through.
Marcus with the stank face the whole time.
Harry, listen. I thought this man was looking at the damn 2022, 2023 schedule. Because I was looking at that schedule like, where you see 11 wins at on this schedule based on what we know about the Chicago Bears right now. Everybody optimistic, Acho. I think the Dallas Cowboys can win 10 games. But I'm optimistic. I ain't crazy now. They got people on their schedule that is going to stand in the way based on what their deficiencies are. And the deficiencies for the Chicago Bears is their offense. No, it doesn't mean they don't have talent. They had a 1,000-yard rusher last year. Allen Robinson, to me, is a clear one in the NFL. The quarterback spot will be the determining factor in if they make the playoffs. But 11 wins is a little bit of a stretch, my guy, because especially when you look at the rest of these teams who are Listen. I'm so glad he said Justin Fields will be in there, because now I can start thinking about, okay, how can they game plan and possibly get by a couple of these teams? Because he's right. The defense is great. But if we working on the notion that Andy Dalton's going to lead them to 11 wins, or even the first 9 games, they better hurry the hell up and get Justin Fields in this game and get him ready to play if that's going to be any type of a dream for the Chicago Bears. And let me say this too. The San Francisco 49ers, the Green Bay Packers, the Minnesota Vikings are going to be improved in their own division. We know what Tampa is. They start off with the Rams with Matt Stafford. Bro, I don't know how much time Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy think they have to get Justin Fields ready, which they should have been doing since the day they drafted him, and he's not ready at this point. But the bottom line is 11 wins is a stretch, my guy. It's a stretch, my guy.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.